Greetings guys, welcome to yet another video. I have rounded out what I think are the best monitors for laptops of this year. In this video, to see the most up-to-date prices of course and find out more information about these monitors, you can check out the links in the description below. Let's get started. The first monitor of this video is from the ASUS ROG Swift PG259QN Best Gaming. This gaming accessory is one of the most desirable monitors with a lower input lag. It is a great monitor for general use even though it is designed mainly for gaming. The screen is covered in a plastic solid build. To experience a more comfortable view, adjust the display position as you wish. The two spiral feet help the monitor to keep the balance. Overall, both the displays and stand are thick so it may take a lot of space in your desk. On the other hand, the smart cooling system features a custom heatsink that doesn't let the heat take the lead. ASUS is certified with TÜV Rheinland for its eye care technology for providing flicker-free and low blue light to cut down the eye tiredness. With a fast IPS monitor, you can receive smooth and responsive gaming exposure. Made out of 24.5-inch with 1080 pixels, this Full HD panel has 1920 to 1080 pixel resolution and it is considered the world's first 360Hz gaming monitor. This fast response time blocks ghosting and it appears to be more visible in first-person shot games. Thanks to the impressive peak brightness of HDR10 at 400 nits without a wide color gamut, but it manages to brighten up even the darkest areas of the room. But due to the mediocre ratio, the blacks look more grayish even though it is advertised with 1000:1 contrast ratio. It is based on an NVIDIA G-Sync processor to pull apart every detail at the highest refresh rate, which is the monitor's killer feature. The monitor can be set in 3 modes. Off mode produces little blur motion, normal mode produces a bit of overshoot, and extreme mode produces even more overshoot. Pros: wide view angles, ergonomic, 360Hz refresh rate. Whereas for the cons, small screen and mediocre ratio. Next in line, waits the brand that says not without me, from the LG 27GP850B Best Value. The brand that undertakes in every technology piece, this time they took over the monitor section by creating plenty of extra features in order to provide you a great gaming experience. LG doesn't make much of a change when it comes to appearance. Made out of plastic cover with a high stick that connects the screen with a chevron-shaped footprint. The narrow build borders make the display appear larger than it actually is. The 27-inch with 2560 to 1440 pixel resolution, colors are shown more vivid and vibrant. Based on LG's Nano IPS panel of 1ms response time and 165Hz refresh rate, now any scene is more natural and has a dynamic range. Accompanied by VISA display HDR of 400 nits, the contrast on this large screen becomes visible and sharper, but sadly the blacks color look gray in a darker room. This model's contrast ratio is at minimum range from 700:1 to 1000:1. Thankfully, the monitor has an sRGB emulation mode that can clamp the native 135% gamut to 100% sRGB. This means that you have the opportunity to choose between the sRGB and DCI-P3 gamut, according to your liking of course. The brand added the anti-glare coating feature so your eyes won't get hurt after long gaming sessions. LG advertised that the monitor is compatible with NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync Premium, a gaming concentrated feature that ensures the pro-level lifelike and avoids ghosting with minimum input lag. There are 4 response time modes: off, normal, fast, and faster, but I would recommend you choose something in between since the fastest one introduces to more overshoot performance. Pros: solid build, adjustable, NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync Premium, whereas for the cons, blacks appear more gray in darker room. Looking for a device to facilitate your work, the DELL ULTRASHARP U2720Q is for you. Best for Mac. To be honest, DELL is always a great choice if you're seeking quality in any technology accessory. To be honest, the monitor is really good looking. The minimalist design with thin bezels will match every desk setup. It is just the right amount of everything, and a 27-inch version is a perfect size for me. If it is too small, I'm having trouble seeing details from further. And on the other hand, it is large, I get tired of moving my head back and forth. As I mentioned above, it has a 27-inch widescreen and a 4K Ultra HD IPS screen with 3840 to 2160 pixel resolution at a 60Hz refresh rate. Act fast and multitask efficiently with a USB-C port. Just plug it and enjoy doing your dream job without interruption. To boost up your energy, there's a backlit lighting at the back of the monitor to brighten up your territory. This stunning display can just be turned into any position preferable, thanks to its adjustable feature. The display panel has a 16:9 widescreen aspect ratio and a 163 pixel density. You will notice that the colors are more detailed and precisely saturated while editing or watching the movie trailers. The RGB colors are definitely amazing at 308.8 nits that DELL provides. Almost forgot to mention that the monitor is certified by Energy Star for providing 99% sRGB gamut. To protect your eyes from the damage, the anti-glare is added in the feature list. And the audio restore remembers where you left off and will go back where you left even after you unplugged it. Pros: image is precise at any angle, fast response, and 4K ultra screen. Cons: cannot swipe and 75Hz refresh rate. Planning to an extra mile for a monitor? Then Samsung ODYSSEY G9 knocks your door. Best ultra wide. The excellent gaming accessory is a powerhouse itself. Everything is very well put together, so you won't even look for another screen even through after ages of buying it. The stunning monitor is pretty large with an aggressive curve. It looks a lot like the previously released series at a glance, but with more improved inputs. The sturdy material holds the screen and helps you adjust the height, tilt, or swivel. With a minimal eye strain, fight to the death by taking a full command on the battleground and enjoy your gaming hours with little backlit lighting in the background. We see a cutting-edge screen technology that is made of 49 inches with a freaking 5120 to 1440 pixel resolution at 240Hz refresh rate, which means it does the job of 3 conventional monitors and provides up to 4 times more frames. Insane! Samsung guarantees incredible picture quality with every frame, applying quantum dot technology that creates lifelike colors with 125% more color space in comparison to sRGB. Brightness shows even more improvement in HDR mode. At 1000 nits, which is the peak, the gaming experience here becomes incredible with a full responsiveness and immersion. Having a 32:9 aspect ratio curved panel helps a lot in multitasking. For example, when you need a pause, you can always jump from window to window between tasks and match easily your working setup. ODYSSEY shows compatibility with both NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync that helps avoid ghosting and the lowest input lag possible. Besides reaching its peak color reproduction, we are left to enjoy detailed, sharp images. Pros: 240Hz refresh rate, curved, and supports FreeSync and G-Sync. Cons: massive screen is a little tiring after long hours and limited ergonomics. Now the last monitor of the video won't hurt your pocket. It is from the HP 24mH, best budget. Based on the budget monitor, HP is unexpectedly rich in features. I think it delivers the most input qualities and it doesn't have a cheap look. The little square-shaped feet in the bottom joined by a thin stabilizer help balance the widescreen. You can adjust the device according to your style that supports panoramic view, where the image clarity remains the same as you move across an ultra-wide 178-degree horizontal and vertical view angle. Micro Edge build gives the look of almost bezel-less feel. It's like all you see is a screen and it won't take as much space on your desk. The tremendous visuals are seen in this 23.8-inch screen with full HD IPS technology. It delivers an excellent image view of 1920 to 1080 pixel maximum resolution at a 75Hz refresh rate. Protect your eyes from stain by shifting to a low blue light mode where colors appear to be in a warmer tone. Just to know how accurate the colors are, you will notice every individual unit is slightly different. But you can expect 95 to 100% sRGB color space coverage. Moving forward, the monitor's peak brightness reaches 250 nits. This is pretty much the minimum in the LED backlit screen. However, the colors get brighter in normal lighting conditions. Next comes the contrast ratio that amounts to 1000 to 1, which is again standard for more expensive IPS and TN monitors. I have to mention that the device is very rich when it comes to connectivity. Connect your PC without any additional dongle with wide optional ports like HDMI, DisplayPort, and VGA ports. Pros: affordable, ergonomic, rich connectivity. Whereas for the cons, colors could have been clearer and slower response, and no adaptive sync. And with that being said, we came to the bottom of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you have any questions about the products mentioned in this video, you can always leave a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Until the next video, stay safe, take care, and peace out.